Hi everybody, this is Pavni, and in today's video I'm going to share certain changes happening to the GRE test starting from this September 2023. So it's a very good news to most of the GRE test takers. So if you see, the first and foremost thing, the duration of the test is just 1 hour 58 minutes. If you compare with the current version of the GRE test, the current version is 3 hours 45 minutes, whereas the new version of GRE test is going to be the shorter version, and that is definitely a positive point from the students' perspective. Then coming to the next change. Okay, before I tell you the next change, I want to tell you the current pattern of the GRE test. So the first section is analytical writing assessment. So in the current GRE test, a student is supposed to type 2 essays. Alright, in the current GRE test, the student is supposed to type 2 essays. So we call it as issue task and argument task. Now, coming to the new version of GRE, there is only one essay. There is no argument task. There is just issue task, and you are given 30 minutes time to type that one essay. That is the second change. Now, coming to the other change, the total number of questions also they reduced drastically. So in the previous in the sense of the current GRE test, we have 40 questions in verbal and we have 40 questions in the quant. So till September, the same test is going to continue. But from September onwards, that is in the new version, we have only 27 questions in verbal and only 27 questions in math. And even the time period in the current GRE version till September, we have 60 minutes time to answer our verbal sections and 70 minutes time to answer our math sections. But currently, that is in the newer version of the GRE test, you're going to get 47 minutes to answer your math sections and 41 minutes to answer your verbal sections. So you will have 2 sections in verbal and you will have 2 sections in math, even in the new version as well. So there is no change in that. And even the newer version is also sectional level adaptive test, just like the current version. There is no change in that. Then how many questions per section? See, if you remember, and I just told you that we have 27 questions in verbal and 27 questions in math. But we have 2 sections in verbal and we have 2 sections in math. So how many questions per section? It is not yet disclosed. So by this June end, ETS is going to disclose the exact number of questions per section. Okay, and the other major change which happened here is there is no unscored section, and that is definitely a very big positive point to the students. In the current version of the test, the students have to take the scored sections, plus they will also get one unscored section which is unidentified. So whatever sections come in their exam, they have to answer all the sections, and they will not even know which section is going to be the unscored one. And that's a sad part from the student's point. But now that feature is not there. Now there is no unscored section at all. So whatever sections you're going to answer in the new version of GRE, all the sections are scored sections. And lastly, the change is in uh, and how, by when can you receive your scorecard. So in the current GRE pattern, in the current GRE test, the students are receiving their test reports within 14 to 15 days time. But in the newer version, a student can get the score report within 8 to 10 days. So shorter duration of the test, I think it's definitely helpful from the student's point of view. Okay, so keep yourself updated by subscribing to my channel. So we'll come up with more updates as and when it will be released by ETS. Bye bye.